Hey, Shalom, Akim, Shalom, Shalom. This is your brother Zakaria Allah, branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Come with another lesson through the Spirit. And Lord willing, be edifying to the Lord's elect. Before I get started, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors into the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well and who teach well. Shalom to the Akim out there that's pushing the truth, that's laboring in the word, and is pushing the gospel of the great kingdom that's soon to come. Shalom to the Akwath that's listening in, remaining true to the faith and remaining faithful and submissive to their husbands and guiding their children. And shalom to the hopeful elect of the 12 tribes scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. You Israelite foreigners out there who live among the heathen and who look like those heathen nations. But your lineage goes back to the children of Israel through the line of your fathers. I want to say peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. All right, peace and blessings to you all. Shalom, Barakatham. Okay, we're gonna jump into this article coming from End Time Headlines. All right, and the title reads: Trump boasts of $1.4 trillion investment in AI tech. All right, in AI tech from UAE in final Middle East stop. All right. Let me see. Like, I only got one precept lined up for this one. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna roll in the spirit on it. You know what I'm saying? See where the spirit takes me. All right. But we're in these times, man. I'm gonna read that here. This is Habakkuk chapter 2. The start of verse 1. It says, "I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord Yahweh answered me and said, Write the vision, and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision," meaning the prophecy, "is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it. For because it will surely come, it will not tarry." All right. And we're in that time now where the vision is becoming plain. You see what I'm saying? It's no longer tarrying. All right. Now it's becoming apparent what we're dealing with. You see what I'm saying? The entire infrastructure is being eradicated on the one hand, and another infrastructure is being established on the other hand. All right. So when you see thousands of jobs being lost, you know what I'm saying, people are out of work. All right. Different positions in different sectors are being replaced by artificial intelligence. Okay, this is what we're talking about. All right, this is what we're talking about, man. What we're dealing with. All right, this infrastructure that's being put in place. Okay, let's go to Isaiah chapter 19. And let's hit Isaiah chapter 19, verse 15. Real quick. It reads, "Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do." All right. And it all leads to something, man. Like we always say, all roads lead to the MOTB. All right. The MOTB, the mark of the BEAST. All right, written of in Revelation chapter 13, verse 16 on down. All roads lead to this ultimate goal. You see? And so, you have these individuals in Saudi Arabia. All right. Now, this is a $1.4 trillion investment into AI technology. All right. What we have a couple months ago, we had $500 billion that was being invested by these tech billionaires. And here you have Saudi Arabia that's investing 1.4 trillion, which that investment begins with the first payment being 600 billion. All right. So this thing is ramping up. Okay, and it's moving super quick. All right. So Trump's not this guy's not making any he's not wasting any time, I should say that. All right. The ones that put him in there, they're getting what they asked for. You see what I'm saying? And it ain't you people who call yourselves voting. No. Y'all didn't put him up in there, man. All right. The very people that he tells you he's against, those are the people who got him in there. You see? And it was already decided, you know what I'm saying, before there was ever an election. Right? These are the types of things that they talk about in their their little get-togethers, their little gatherings, such as the Bilderberg group and what have you. All right? This is what they talk about. And one of the things that's clearly on the table is an AI infrastructure. All right. So it says on Thursday, Sheikh Mohammed, Salaki, let me read that again. On Thursday, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the president of United Arab Emirates, or UAE, made an ambitious announcement regarding a substantial investment plan valued at $1.4 trillion. This financial commitment is intended for deployment across various sectors in the United States over the next 10 years, as reported by that news source. It says the declaration was made during high-level discussions with U.S. President Donald Trump, which took place at the opulent Qasr Al Watan, the presidential palace in Abu Dhabi. All right. Sheikh Mohammed outlined that the projected investments would primarily flow through Emirati financial institutions targeting critical industries that are shaping the new economy. All right, the new economy. These include sectors such as energy, advanced technology, artificial intelligence, and manufacturing. All right, these are all of the ingredients that's needed for this NWO. Okay, you know what I'm saying? And the prophet would speak these things before they happen. A prophet doesn't speak these things when when they're already in motion. That's not what a prophet is. You see what I'm saying? And our apostles and bishops on down, all right, the men of Great Millstone have been doing what? Have been prophesying this thing for well over 2 decades. You see what I'm saying? For well over 2 decades, man. So it reads, highlighting the strategic partnership between the UAE and the United States. The UAE president underscored the collaborative efforts in space exploration, citing initiatives like the UAE's ambitious Mars mission, astronaut training programs, the exemplary projects targeting the asteroid belt. All right. And like I said, man, when you deal with these jokers at the very top, in Saudi Arabia, in the UAE, you know what I'm saying? These different characters, man, those are Edomites. You see what I'm saying? Those are Edomites. Sure, they may look like the other nations, you know what I'm saying? They may look like Ishmael, so on and so forth, right? But these are Edomites, man. Remember, the same way that the seed of Israel is in every nation, these Edomites were very crafty to put their seed and have it established at the top of these other countries. All right. Let me see. I had a precept in mind. Damn, can't remember what the precept was. Salaki. Let me see. Ambitious Mars mission, asteroid training programs, and exemplary. Yep, just came to mind. The water Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. So let's go to Obadiah. All right. Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 3. It says, "The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars," all right, like it says, in ambitious Mars mission, asteroid training programs, all right, and exploratory projects targeting the asteroid belt. I think I said exemplary. Salakia. It's exploratory. So forgive me for that. But yeah, man, this is this is a clear example of these Edomites with their their ambitions to go out and into the stars. All right. So let me see. "Thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord," man. All right, the Lord's going to take them down. The Lord is going to disrupt, right? Disrupt their plans. As a matter of fact, let me see. There's another precept. Come, this is this is Psalms 17, verse 13. It says, "Arise, O Lord Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword." You see what I'm saying? The Lord is going to disrupt their plans, man. All right. The Lord is going to disappoint them. The Lord is going to, stop them while they're in the midst of eating, as the scriptures say in the book of Job. You know what I'm saying? When he begins to fill his belly, then shall the wrath of the Lord come upon him. Right? Roughly paraphrasing. See what I'm saying? So it says, addressing President Trump directly, Sheikh Mohammed referenced a prior statement made by Trump in March, which emphasized the long-standing alliance between the two nations. All right. Now keep in mind this. While these jokers is bombing these people over in Gaza, the smithereens. You know what I'm saying? This is what this is what the so-called Arab nations is doing. You see what I'm saying? They're shaking hands with your boy Trump. Right? So this lets you know that this is all a game, man. This is all a game. See what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, prophecy is still going to play out, man. Right? It says today, Salaki, it says, you stated that the UAE and the United States have always been strategic partners in supporting peace and security efforts in the Middle East and across the world. Right? It says, today I reaffirm that Abu Dhabi is committed to continuing our joint effort with Washington to achieve peace and stability in our region and beyond, he said. All right. Peace and safety. We've been hearing that a lot lately. You know what I'm saying? Since Trump had paid a visit over to East Asia, West Asia, excuse me, also known as the Middle East, he's been talking about what? Peace and safety. You know what I'm saying? Peace, security. Let's go to 1 Thessalonians. So like 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. Let's hit chapter 5 and verse 3. It reads, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." All right. So, you know what these guys have coming down the pipeline. You know what I'm saying? Is going to be a very draconian type of reality for for the people out here, man. All right. Very draconian, very militaristic, right? I want to show a video real quick from the beloved brothers from Saints of Jersey. All right, check this out. Now, Salakia, I have to mute the sound because I know this is the brothers video. You know what I'm saying? Saints of Jersey 2. That's the YouTube channel. The video name is, or the title of the video is these robots. These robots gonna fuck Jake up. Hey man, it's the truth. It's the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. The Lord is about to really jack you Israelites up. All right, He really about to jack you Israelites up, man. You see what I'm saying? You 2/3 out here, man. You 2/3 men, women, and children, man. It's about to be terrible. It's about to be terrible, man. You know what I'm saying? When you look at that thing swinging around and shit like that, man. Like the brother said, you know what I'm saying? There's demons in in this AI. You know what I'm saying? What do you think? You think that Elon Musk was just talking out of his ass? You see what I'm saying when he said that? No, he's a high level warlock, man. You see what I'm saying? He a high level warlock. He know damn well that they be dealing with the spirits. You see what I'm saying? That's why he said the use of AI is literally summoning the demons. You see what I'm saying? What do you think they do when they open up CERN? All right, they opening up CERN, and this spirits can manipulate objects. You see what I'm saying? Under the right conditions, spirits can enter into objects. You see what I'm saying? Things that aren't supposed to move on their own. All right. Hey man, look at what they got these robots programmed to do. You see what I'm saying? And that's about to be up in your homes. All right, it's about to be up in your homes. They got the Optimus robots from Tesla, right? And they saying that these suckers is gonna be inside your homes, man. All right, they're gonna be in your homes, and it's gonna be hell once they switch them suckers on. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be on, man. You see the movie I, Robot. You see the movie Monsters of Man. Watch that movie. Watch both of those movies, man. You see what I'm saying? But Monsters of Man is a far more serious serious depiction. And then you look at this. Look at this. Tell me that Joan ain't demonic, bro. And they've shown us through these movies. You see what I'm saying? They've shown us through these movies, man. So this is what your boy Trump is having trillions of dollars invested in. You see what I'm saying? Artificial intelligence. All right, different systems that deals with automation. You see what I'm saying? These elites, all right, what are they trying to do, man? They're trying to phase out They're trying to phase out people. They're trying to phase out humankind, as it were. You see what I'm saying? This is why once you get that, that device, that subdermal device that goes underneath the skin, all right? Once you get that, there's no turning back. You see what I'm saying? Because they're going to have those things programmable. And once you get that joint up in your body, they can program you. You see what I'm saying? Through frequencies. Hey, man, you can say the prophets is lying all you want to. All right? But when this thing is mandated, people are going to be running back and forth. They're going to be running, scrambling, you know what I'm saying, looking for answers. Let's go back. All right? So like I said, when the people see this thing, all right, and it's fully mandated, jokers are going to be looking for the prophets. They're going to be looking for the prophets, and they're not going to find them. They're not going to find us. We're going to be gone. All right? Completely gone from the scene. Let's go to Ezekiel. All right, so let's go to Ezekiel chapter 7. I believe it's around 20, verse 20. 25. Ezekiel 7:25. It reads, destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none. Mischief shall be upon mischief, shall come upon mischief, and rumor shall be upon rumor. Then shall they seek a vision of the prophets. Then you're going to want to know what thus saith the Heavenly Father. That's when you're going to want to know, you see what I'm saying? How do you break down this scripture? I'm ready to change my life, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to repent now. No, man. No. It ain't going to be like that. It ain't going to be like that, man. When you start to see these robots and all that stuff, man, the super soldiers, all right? When they come around the side, you know what I'm saying, around the block, you know what I'm saying, just understand that there's no more talk. There's no more talking, there's no more prophesying. It's here now. The prophecy is now in your face. You see? It says, then shall they seek a vision of the prophet. But the law shall perish from the priests and counsel from the ancients, man. Meaning what? Meaning we won't be there to tell you what's going on, man. And if you happen to find us, we're not going to talk to you. We're not going to say anything. Let me tell you what we're going to say, what we're going to tell you. Let me show you what we're about to tell you. If you just happen to find us out there. Let's say you run up on a man of the Lord who's been out there prophesying and preaching. You see what I'm saying? Let's say you find him. And it's all hell breaking loose out here in your city. And you be like, well, what do we do? What do we got to do? You know what I'm saying? How do we seek shelter? How do we seek safety from this? You know what I'm saying? This is Jeremiah chapter 15 and verse 1. It says, Then said the Lord unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward this people. Cast them out of my sight, and let them go forth. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? All right, people gonna have questions. They're gonna want answers. You see what I'm saying? And they're gonna be running around desperately to find those answers. You see? Because at the end of the day, it's not how much money you saved up. It's not about how much food you stored up, how much prepping you did, how much guns and bullets and ammo you saved up. No, it's not about none of that. It ain't about none of that. You see what I'm saying? That's why the scriptures say that wisdom and knowledge is going to be the stability of thy times. Isaiah 33:6. You see what I'm saying? But what happens if you manage to come across a man of the Lord? You see what I'm saying? Let's say you in uh, uh, you in South Carolina, and you happen to find the elder Manatazakba. You see what I'm saying? Or his yoke fellow. Let's say you manage to run into one of those men, and you ask them, what does the Lord say? Right? This is the answer that we're going to give you. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, such is all for death to death, and such is all for the sword to the sword, and such is all for the famine to the famine, and such is all for the captivity to the captivity. That's what we're going to tell you, man. We're just going to tell you the judgment is set. That's all we're going to tell you, man. The judgment is set. Whatever your lot is, whatever your lot falls upon, that's the judgment that's coming to you. You see what I'm saying? That's the judgment that's coming to you, man, because the prophets have spoken. All right? The word is gone forth. There's no more cloak for anyone's sins. You see what I'm saying? You've heard the word. You've heard the Hebrew Israelites, man. Many of you walk past the camps, you know what I'm saying? You scoff and you mock. All right? Very soon it ain't gonna be no laughing. It's not gonna be laughing. It's not gonna be, making any cheeky remarks. You see what I'm saying? Doing your videos and responding. Nah, man. Nah, all that stuff is gonna be gone, man. Talking about debates and shit. None of that's gonna be happening, man. All right? The Lord's gonna bring the pain. Once again, let me read this again. It says Sheikh Mohammed outlined that the projected investments will primarily flow through Emirati financial institutions targeting critical industries that are shaping the new economy. These include sectors such as energy, advanced technology, artificial intelligence, and manufacturing. Here you got all these people out here who can't pay rent. They can't pay their car note. They can't pay their gas and electric bills and whatnot. You see what I'm saying? Their income checks is is being taxed every check. You know what I'm saying? You look at your check and then it's just depression. You know what I'm saying? You look at how much they took out of your pay. You know what I'm saying? If you get paid weekly or bi-weekly, what have you. All right. It's still a sad thing to see. Yet these jokers got $1.4 trillion to toss at AI programs. You see what I'm saying? This is why the Lord has to come and destroy these devils, man. The Lord's got to come and completely equalize all of this. You see what I'm saying? Completely demolish it. Right? But hey, man, this is what's coming. All right? This is what's coming. This is the future. You see what I'm saying? And all these different camps out here who want to deny that, who want to deny what Revelation 13 and 16 is talking about. Let me show you this image, you know what I'm saying, just for edification purposes. All right. So this is what we coming to, man. See what I'm saying? This is what we coming to. And we're approaching this time very, very rapidly. There are people on the planet who actually have these implants. There are people on the planet who actually have this in their bodies. You see what I'm saying? There's nowhere left for you to run. You see what I'm saying? In trying to break down this prophecy in any which way you want to run it. Talking about the mark of the beast is sin. The mark of the beast is sleeping with white women. The mark of the beast is the gun. The mark of the beast is whatever kind of bullshit that they coming up with. You see what I'm saying? It's only now that IUIC is admitting to the fact that they're bringing out a digital infrastructure. You see what I'm saying? But they still won't tell you that the MOTB, the mark of the BEAST, all right, is what you see on the screen. They refuse to tell you that that's what it is, man. But without this implantable device, you will not be able to buy or sell. Without this thing, you won't be able to buy a new house, buy a new car. You won't be able to buy groceries. You see? And there's no way around that. But that's pretty much all I got. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to touch on that article, you know what I'm saying? And I pray this lesson was edifying, all right, to the nation of Israel. So this has been your brother Zakaria Allah, branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. All right, I want to say call hello yumlah, Allah hayanawa Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai Bahashem V'chakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, who teach well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.